It's a pretty sharp system for a pretty inexpensive mid-sized sedan. And very smooth, gets you up to speed nice and quickly. Any other thoughts, Nicole?
No other thoughts.
Hey guys, it's Dave from POV Drives. Today we're doing a quick little review of this 2024 Honda Accord. This is the LX, the base trim. Starts at $27,000. We have a 1.5 liter, 192 horsepower turbocharged 4-cylinder engine made to the front wheels, and a continuously variable transmission, a CVT. Let's check out this Honda Accord, talk about the design changes that were done in, I believe, 2022, as well as where this Accord stands with competitors. So Honda definitely redesigned this Accord to be sleeker, more sharp looking, lots of smooth body lines, nice light bar in the rear. Looks pretty good at night. Kind of looks a lot like an Audi A7 trunk. Very large opening, deep storage. Mid-size sedans definitely have that advantage versus small sedans. And we do get a compact spare tire. No easy place to close the trunk lid in the rear. We have these pretty interesting looking alloy wheels, 17-inch 225 50 R17 tires. Pretty quiet, very comfortable on the road. Getting in the back seat, a little bit of a sloping roof, but once you're in, say hi to Nicole. You're pretty comfortable sitting behind myself, 5'10", loads of leg room. I can put my head back to the headrest if I, scooch myself into a more comfortable position. We do get cloth seats in this base trim. They're leather available in the EX, as well as heated front seats. Pretty comfortable seats. Cup holder, center armrest. No vents back here. That's kind of a big issue in a mid-size sedan, but this is a $27,000 car, so it's pretty well equipped otherwise. Some softer materials up here and on the armrest, and even lower on the door. Not too bad. Honda totally redesigned this interior. We got these interesting kind of like full-length vents with this kind of diamond shape. It's interesting. It's cutting edge, I guess. We do get this standard digital gauge cluster and 7-inch touchscreen in this LX trim. Pretty snappy, pretty responsive, high resolution. We'll take a look at that when I get up to the front seat. I think the silver looks pretty good. Doesn't look too old man spec. So if we get this front before we take it for a drive, I think it looks pretty good. I think it stands out. Doesn't look as much as a bigger Civic anymore. Now it just kind of looks like its own vehicle versus the other sedans in Honda's lineup. We get proximity keyless entry and push bar and start and remote start, which we did before. So yeah, digital gauge cluster, control, some information on the side with this scroll wheel. Safety systems, maintenance, seat belts, driver attention, trip computer, all that good stuff. And then on the left you can control your media that's displayed as well. It's a pretty sharp system for a pretty inexpensive mid-sized sedan. Steering wheel, not leather, but has like this nice kind of plastic, pretty high quality. You also get your full suite of Honda safety systems, including adaptive cruise control, lane departure warning, all that stuff for collision warning. We do not get blind spot monitoring with rear cross traffic alert. That is again in the EX trim. One zone of climate control. This touchscreen, while the infotainment is pretty simple and not super responsive, wireless or wired CarPlay, which you don't have a cable to hook up to, it is pretty user-friendly and lots of physical controls for the climate and for the volume, tuning, phone, all that good stuff. Material choice is pretty similar up here. Soft materials, not too much leather. Nice leather kind of center console with a lot of storage space. Very large cup holders and a very large grippy surface for a smartphone. My iPhone 14 Pro Max can fit there, probably with Nicole's as well. It's pretty nice. No sunroof. Seats are decently comfortable, manual adjustments. This car gets about 29 mpg in the city, 37 on the highway, averaging about 33 so far. Very efficient, very torquey, very smooth power. Very comfortable ride. Midsize sedans are pretty nice in that. Not too loud on the highway. Engine kind of keeps itself in the background as we're driving along. Nice reverse camera. Lines are a little bit low resolution. Coming to the stop sign. Brakes are nice and progressive. Auto start stop. Unintrusive on startup and shutdown. CVT and that 4-cylinder, while not the most enthusiast engine choice, pretty responsive, very smooth. Deliver the power exactly when you need it. For a midsize sedan that's meant for a commuter and a family, it's pretty comfortable, but also not too much like a boat. Body roll is to a minimum. The steering is nice. There's some good feedback to the front wheels. And up in town speed, you're not really hearing too much, if any, wind noise, and a little bit of road noise, as you can expect in a mainstream car. But it's really, really isolated in here. Right? What do you think?
It's nice.
Very relaxing. Nicole can practically fall asleep in here.
Exactly.
While we're cruising on this bridge, let's turn on our lane centering system and our adaptive cruise control. So we do some curves, bring it up to 40 miles an hour with this kind of switch here. You get this cool little display in the center that kind of shows you the car in front of you, cars coming in your lanes and stuff, very real time, very, interesting graphics and stuff. Kind of reminds me of like a Tesla, but, costs us half as much as a Tesla. And we have a Tesla in front of us. How funny. I didn't plan that. It does take a little bit to kind of accelerate, there we go, into an open lane to close that gap. It's a very nice system though. Passing power, we can throw this into S. Thank you. Okay, we don't have anyone to pass anymore. We just got passed. One thing I do not like about this shifter is that if you go from like S to drive, I see it, you might accidentally go into neutral. And that's kind of not really smart. You think they would like gate that out or something. I guess not, Nicole. Are you disappointed in that feature? She's absolutely devastated. Try a little passing power. And very smooth, gets you up to speed nice and quickly. Very little drama. I really like how this chassis handles. No one's gonna be flogging their Honda Accord around, but I always like how dynamic it is with the amount of space you get in the rear. I do like Honda steering. Even on the highway, on a bridge, close to 70 miles an hour, only a little bit of tire noise. No wind noise, no, nothing off the water and stuff. It's very comfortable, very, very quiet in here, very smooth. So I think to wrap up this review, kind of talk about the competitors. Big ones, we have the Toyota Camry and the Kia K5. Pretty stout competition. The K5 starts lower price, has a less powerful base engine, but definitely has more standard features and options for all-wheel drive and a more powerful 2.5-liter turbocharged engine in the Kia K5 GT. Definitely higher price range, but capabilities there. In terms of the Camry, starts at a lower price as well. Not as refined necessarily, but still pretty comfortable and sporty. Most recently redesigned to kind of up that dynamics in the 2025 model year, and they also have a hybrid and all-wheel drive available. So it's really just kind of pick your flavor, pick your brand, and what's important to you. I would probably say the Accord is the most refined and comfortable, while still maintaining some sportiness and speed. And I think the tech is probably the most user-friendly and approachable. And it's pretty fuel efficient. You might not even need that hybrid in any of those other options, but let me know your thoughts. Sorry for the quick review, but figured let me just talk about this car, my experience with it, driving around. It's been pretty comfortable and very fuel efficient and nice to live with while we've been traveling in Florida. Any other thoughts, Nicole?
No other thoughts.
Is there plenty of space in the back for Milo?
Yeah, no, it's a good size.
No vents though.
But
Deal
no
breaker.
vents, yeah.
Uh-oh. Done for. Our dog is very warm and very thirsty, so he likes his vents and he likes his bottle of water. Anyways, it's been Dave with Bove Drives, and I'll see you on the next one.